Hi, I'm Brandon. I love Hallmark Christmas in July movies.
Hey, I'm Brian. I like Hallmark Christmas in July movies.
I'm Dan, and I despise Christmas in July movies.
And this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast. Brandon and friends host his podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Can I say this?
What?
I
Please.
feel like we got talked into all acting like we had gloves on
Yeah.
when we didn't have gloves
Nobody
on.
had a pair.
I
We
did.
let
Except
all of the glove, like,
Go
all
to
of
go to
that.
go to 2 real quick.
go to
Aaron.
your head.
Go to 2.
And then make us feel like we had to talk like we had gloves on.
Yep.
And we don't have
don't.
gloves on.
Not
If
even
you're watching on
close.
follow.tv/DTH,
Come close.
we don't have gloves on.
I'm gonna do a trick for you.
Just
Are you
regular,
ready?
just work with our hands, no gloves.
1,
You look like you're a
3.
magician.
Oh, he made it up here.
You look like you're a magician from an unmarked van.
Yes. Come into this van.
Good gracious.
I'll show you tricks.
Showed you?
Hey guys, welcome to Deck the
Showed you?
Hallmark. Very
Good place to
excited
stop that.
about today.
Excuse
the
you.
first of 2 new Hallmark Christmas movies that are being premiered in July. Very excited about that. Also excited this week because Bramblefest is this weekend.
Oh my goodness.
100 of our closest friends coming from around the country to here in that Greenville to do
Festing.
Fest-
The gloves are making you talk bad.
Yeah.
to do festings. It's
To
gonna
do
be very fun.
festings.
Yes.
Festing.
I don't want to know what
things.
that is. However, Bramblefest in-person tickets are sold out.
Gonzo.
The virtual tickets, Glovesy, still available.
They
They're
disappeared.
still available. Here's what you'll do.
It's the voice that bothers me.
You'll go
more
to
than anything.
www.deckthehallmark.com/fest and you can buy yourself a virtual ticket.
You can see all this live, but you also can have it for all posterity, right?
Yeah,
So,
forever and
even if
always.
let's say you got big plans Friday, Saturday. You still buy the virtual ticket. You get the file
Yes.
with all the eps on it.
You can watch it laying down, prostrate, or not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Prostrate was a word you decided to use.
Well,
In
you
the correct.
used posterity and it made me think of that.
No.
So that's
It
kind
does
of
start with post. That's all.
kind
it's
of
got in common.
where I went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can kind of
with
see
your gloves
kinda
on.
see
See
where
how
I
you
got
got
there. I'll tell you why I'm wearing these gloves.
Yeah, you
If you buy a Balsam Hill tree like we got
my
here right
goodness.
here for up to 50% off on their website, then use the promo code podcast for an extra 5% off. In the box, you will be thrilled to find these gloves. These gloves. These gloves.
Not those exact ones worn by Brand. That would cost extra.
No, but this is very exciting. Stay tuned to our social media at Hallmark Podcast. We're going to be giving away a Balsam Hill Christmas tree during Christmas in July.
Are we
Stay
eligible to
tuned.
win?
I don't
Because
know.
this tree right here, I want one.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And
It
you
looks great.
already called dibs
Called
on
dibs
this
on
it.
to
I
take
called
home.
dibsies.
That's exactly right.
So yeah, very exciting stuff over there at the Balsam Hill.
you
The
can
whole
also-
website's on sale.
Whole website's on sale up to 50% off, and you can also
nuts.
go in all caps promo code podcast and get another 5% on top of that. It's
crazy.
So if a $700 tree is $350, then you're
All
gonna
right,
get it
math
for
whiz.
we go.
Here he
less.
is. I'm going to show off how fast I can do math.
I just was explaining how much more of a discount you
All right,
could
tell me
get.
about it.
Yeah, let's hear
I
it.
just
Hit
did.
those
It's
numbers.
$350.
$700 tree, $350.
You half it,
Then you get
and
another
then you another
$17.50 off of that,
And that's fast
Man.
math.
right?
How fast can you do that?
Not that fast.
Not that
Not
fast.
that fast at all. I
It
could
is
figure out.
$32.50 before tax.
I could figure out half of 700, but from there on, I'd say
Half of 700 is
10% would be
350.
30, so half of 30, $15
Oh,
off.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
So I get there.
Yeah, you get there eventually. You got to
Yeah.
talk it through though.
Yeah, I do
Dan's
a
just-
couple of loops around the roundabout, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Couple of loops around the roundabout.
That's right.
Yes, of
of
course.
course, Dan, just straight shot.
Straight shot.
All that to say, very exciting stuff going on this week. Lots to be excited
Super
about.
excited. And we got a new Christmas movie, Brand.
We sure do,
Things
Dano.
couldn't possibly go wrong.
I feel as if you're being a little snarky, but I'll
No,
take it.
I would
I'll
never.
She
choose
should
to
get to be a
ignore it.
little snarky.
I'll choose to ignore the snark and take it as a sincere excitement from
That's a
you.
good idea.
All right, A Royal Christmas Crush originally aired
Christmas crush, man.
on what is that? July? Is that July? Not July 8th, 2023, and it went a little something like this. Ava is an architect, best I can figure, who gets a text from her Uncle Carl showing her
It's
that
a rare condition.
this day and age, creating an ice castle.
Newspaper page.
Showing her that he has created an ice castle.
I was waiting for you to go by.
Do you know?
You can't halfway do it, Bryce. You can't. You gotta. If you're
Gotta
gonna do
commit.
it, you gotta go all the way high with it.
There is so magic inside this ice castle. What if your uncle texted you a picture and said, "Look what I created"? It was an ice castle. That'd be pretty exciting.
That'd be pretty cool.
First of all,
That's
how'd
what
you
hap-
get this number? Second,
Wait, what?
Why are you against your uncle having your number?
no, it's fine. It's fine. He can have my number. He could use it. He could send
I
Ice
don't know.
Castle pics.
I don't know about this anymore.
cool.
It was weird over here. Apparently, every year the royal family has an ice castle built, a different location every year, as royals do. We then meet Prince Henry, not Prince Harry,
No,
Prince Henry.
Henry.
He's newly single.
What
And-
nation is he from? Right now, quick.
Oh, Zoloft.
Kind of
Fjordman?
Ireland, right?
Fjorville?
Fjordland.
Aaron, what is it?
Fjordland?
Fjordland?
Yeah.
Great.
Zoloft. close
Friarland.
second.
No, it's Friarland. Freerland.
Friarland?
Freerland.
Huh? Oh, F
Zoloft.
Zoloft. Talk to your doctor. VO lands. So he is single. He is absolutely authentically British. And he's here to have a good time at the ice castle. So they all are going to go to the ice castle for the holidays for some peace and quiet. The paps have been all over the place lately. We just need to get away, have a little quiet holiday. And luckily, the ice castle every year is in a different location, but close to one of their
Their
manors.
That's right.
Which manor is it? Is it saying, excuse me?
I'm glad that you're
Yeah,
happy.
I'm glad you got that one.
It's like a.
Do the gloves make you think things are funnier
It's
than
a
they are?
like manners.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
one of
mind
the-
your manners.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a double-decker of the week. We'll get to later.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So, someone text Panda.
Yeah, mind your
Mind your
manners right
manners.
now.
So Prince Henry immediately notices Ava. And Ava immediately gets into designing a doghouse. And that's basically that. They have seen each other. They've locked eyes. They have had a conversation. And that's the whole ball game.
That's it.
They are now in lockstep. They are hanging out with each other nonstop. They're going down slides made of ice. They might as well say I do and have baby at this point. It's intense. One day, they just decide to just leave altogether, just go missing. Even though he has a dinner that he has to go to. It doesn't matter to
You
him.
look like the world's worst henchman.
Get him a mask.
I'm having a
For his
good
eyes.
You're like
I'm having a good day.
auditioning for some sort of Home Alone sequel
Yeah.
that's not being made.
Just don't get on my bad side. So, man, philo.tv/DTH. Guys, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's good stuff today. Talking about myself. So they go they decide we're gonna have a romantic day. We're gonna go to some, maybe one of the a manor. I'm not sure what building
One of
they
the
go to.
Manor-ish.
But they have charcuterie on the floor. It's good. They're having fun. Everybody's like, though, where is he? What's going on? And it's at this point, the fancy boys that help run the family things are like, you know what? What's with this woman? She's American? Need we say more? There has to be something about her. She must have an angle. Let's find it out. They find out that she was once engaged to someone who got arrested. So maybe even she's still with him. Maybe even
Ponzi scheme.
maybe even
Bernie
investment
Madoff,
fraud. Maybe even, hey,
even
let me marry you. Get
The
take all
Big
your money,
Short,
become princess. Maybe even Dogecoin to the
to
moon.
the moon, maybe even 6 cents per coin right now. Maybe
Maybe even lost a lot of money. It's no longer a bit. It's actually sad times. So,
Maybe even scammed twice on internet.
maybe even one time got the money back. Other time that money is gone for good. Said it was an accident. So they decide to leak this information. It goes out onto a magazine, newspaper thing. It looks like a newspaper on the outside, but in everything else about it's a magazine. You know the kind. And he sees this and he's like, what? And she sees this and she's like, I got to get out of here. So she just leaves all together. But before she can leave, he somehow gets her car to go to another place where he is going to hold her captive until he has a chance to talk to her.
Wait a minute.
And he's basically like, hey.
That's what you're going to do later.
And so he has a conversation with her. She's just like, I can't handle this. This is too much for me. I don't want this. So she's like, I'm out of here. It's time for the big, I don't know, dance.
Yeah.
Royals go away for Christmas and then come back for dance. And we see her. She's on a plane. We're like, she's flying home.
See ya, suckers.
She's flying home. But then guess who comes walking in an evening gown? It's her. It's Ava. She's there in Farmville. And she's like, hey, guess who asked the pilot nicely to turn around? I did. I'm here to tell you that I'm with you. And they end up dancing together as the Christmas songs play, and they kiss. And that, my friends, was a royal Christmas crush.
We did it. Farmville is where we went.
Farmville. You guys remember Farmville?
Farmville and Fjordland Zoloft.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Let's take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll talk about this movie in great detail here on
Deck
the Hallmark. Hi, welcome back.
Hi.
We're talking about A Royal Christmas Crush, the first of two new Hallmark Christmas movies that are premiering during Christmas in July. Let's get to it. Let's break it down. We're going to start with a hot take. I'm going to start with a guy who is on the up-and-comers lists according to a magazine that you can only find in Iowa. Brian, what do you think of this movie?
So
Up-and-comer.
this magazine's on to something.
You're an
Tell you what,
up-and-comer.
That's what I've heard. I don't want to jinx it, so I don't want to talk too much about it, but it's all scramble to Iowa. Check out that magazine. So
This is good. This is good stuff, guys.
That
keep
What's
it
the name of
going.
the magazine, Dan?
Terrified.
Yes.
oh, that doesn't sound great.
It's kind of like it's
Yeah,
like
no.
words don't
It's-
really
yeah,
matter.
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Vogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vogue.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Tara,
what it is.
you get it.
There's just no such thing as bad press, so
No.
I'll just take it.
All right, go ahead.
So this I thought this was a kind of a bonkers idea for a movie. That it had a lot
Which
of
part?
Which part? The part about
This is a
being in-
bonkers idea for
little
a movie.
bit, a little bit. Parts of it, like decorating an ice castle.
Have you seen the other Ice Castle movies?
I saw parts of one. Yes,
Parts
yes,
of one.
yes.
Yeah.
But I just thinking about the ideas. Like if you came and said, "I have an idea," we got this tiny little nation, and the family doesn't really care about being royals that much. Like they don't do the normal royal stuff. Like they're very chill and laid back, very royal, if you will. And they have a ball, and if you fly a plane out of there, it can turn around. Just a lot of the
You
things.
think
about
this
it.
royal family doesn't care about being
No,
royal?
I don't think they care that much about being royal.
You don't think
They
were
build
made
an
to be
ice
royals?
castle every year in a different location.
You got to do something.
You got to do something.
No,
You gotta
that's
do
fair.
something.
That's fair.
So I thought that there were a lot of things there that could make it had some potential to be kind of funny, and I didn't think it was super funny. Was the bottom line of this movie? I didn't find it super funny. I think that if you're looking for, like I said, a super casual royal family, this is your family. Like they're very progressive. They're very like I forgot that the mom and dad were king and queen.
Yeah,
And
that's because they're the same age as their son.
Yeah, they're right around
because they just
there.
graduated
And,
college.
That's right.
And
Congratulations.
hey, guys, natural disasters happen and they're devastating. So let's just keep that in mind. Okay, everybody.
What
Let's
are we
just not
talking
forget
What are
about?
you talking about, Bri?
So the royals are so cash. Like I forgot that they were king and queen, and even
What
the
just
prince.
happened?
What?
Why did you say
Why
that?
did you say that?
I just want like things like financial crimes hurt people. So let's just not forget about that. Is all
That's
I'm
not
saying.
a natural
That's
disaster.
not
I know,
a natural
there are many-
disaster.
I know they're different things, so let's just keep it all in the front of our mind. So anyway, what I was saying
We
is,
can't- no.
What?
Are you going to bring it back
No.
later?
What's that? Well,
You gotta-
I just want to mention in the middle of this, just let's not forget about things like
Natural
like
disasters.
let's not forget about things like the need for affordable housing. Let's not forget. That's all I'm saying. Let's just keep it in mind. Okay? And so, first Christmas movie of the year.
That's got to be the weirdest way to say that I've ever heard in my life. Are you
What
just
do
trying
you
to
mean?
make gloves?
Did you like this movie?
I'm just bringing up
Did
things
you
that
like the
I don't want
movie?
to forget about.
Did you like the movie?
I think it was okay. And I think
Okay.
that we were off to, like, you know, in running, Dan, you'll know this. You used to run. There's a thing called a strong kick.
I'm with Brian
where
on
when
this
you're
one.
running for a distance, you're okay with having a solid pace leading up because you know at the end you have a strong kick, which means you finish. You can sprint at the end.
Go at the end. That's right.
And I feel like this network is pretty confident in their kick this year.
Are you on drugs?
No, not
Did you
even
wear the
close.
gloves earlier?
You have those gloves on? So
This is wild.
I just think that they're confident
This
in their kick.
network feels as though they're confident. They have a strong kick.
Yeah.
Brand,
So they're
I gotta be
fine.
honest.
back to you.
I
the
still
pace.
have no idea what you thought about this movie.
No.
I, for one, you guys know me. It's Christmas. I'm here for it. If there's trees, I'm going to like it. If there's holly jollies, give me a ho, 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 and call me Santa Claus. I was very excited about this one, and unfortunately, after watching, I believe, 2 other Ice Castle movies so far in my career, this was the worst use of the Ice Castle and the worst use of Christmas. I was disappointed by all of it. And listen, I judge the Christmas movies maybe even harder. If it's
That's
a
not true.
Christmas
Stop lying
movie,
to everyone
well,
out
here's
there.
what I mean. Here's what I mean. If
There
it's
was
a
movie about
regular
Christmas
movie,
cookies last year,
hold
and
on.
You said it was like the best movie. You said you compared it to Jesus coming back. Legit, a Kismet cookie Christmas. You compared to. Like
I stand by
Jesus'
that.
Second
I
coming.
stand by
It
that.
didn't even make your top 3.
It's made my top 10.
You said you judge the Christmas movies harder.
What I mean by that is if I don't like it.
There's natural disasters out there everywhere.
Just keep it.
What I
keep it on your
mean,
mind.
what I mean is
Here
if,
comes a
if,
strong kick.
is if I don't like it, it moves even further down because I'm that much more disappointed because it's Christmas.
You got it, bro.
And so that's tough. That's tough. And I do just want to give a shout out to everybody who's going through a tough time right now. Just like remember that. Dano?
I did not know this was a Winter Castle movie. I did not
I didn't
know
either.
that going in.
But we don't watch previews.
And when I
we
saw
also
that-
didn't know The Way Home was a time travel show.
That's right. That's true. And I saw that, and then the movie began to commence, and I was like, all right, well, maybe that'll save this movie because Christmas and July movies are either the best or the worst. You either get Christmas camp or you get Crashing Through the Snow. Unfortunately, this marks a
That was
new.
unnecessary.
What do you mean?
To bring Christmas Camp into
Christmas
that
Camp's
like
a
that.
bad movie. Bobby Campo's a bad movie.
Bobby Campo. Where the heck is that guy?
Yeah, no
he went to
kidding.
Christmas Camp. We haven't seen him since.
Yeah, that's Christmas Camp for you. And
Oh.
here's the thing: is this movie sets a new low. Last year, my grown-up Christmas list thought that was the worst a Christmas in July movie could get. No. Upon consideration, this is the worst Christmas in July movie we've seen. Technically, it's my favorite of the year so far because
Yeah.
it's the only one. But boy,
Favorite
this
Christmas
is bad.
movie of the year.
There
Cut.
are so many just nonsensical parts to this movie. Apparently, someone in the chat says that Stephen Hazard is supposed to be Nordic, not British in
Yeah,
this movie.
it's a Nordic country. Wow. sorry
Great,
about that.
awesome. He still did not stick the
That's
landing
right.
that was his accent. I'm sorry. It was atrocious. It was real bad. So, like, the movie felt as though they were making it up as it went along.
Nordic.
Yeah, he's supposed to be Nordic. It made no sense from one point to another. Another commenter, all caps, Christmas Camp was amazing. You people are just wrong. They're being held hostage. That's a different take for a different day. This is a bad movie, one of the worst of the year, Christmas or no. Would you say that, Bran? Would you say that this
It's the
movie,
worst movie of the year.
Yeah. I don't think I'd make it the worst movie of the year, but I think it's bottom 5 or 6.
It's definitely in the lowest tier as of right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
Give me your best Zoloft accent.
It's the Nordic times.
Good. That's good
Thank
stuff.
you. Here comes snowballs. Here comes snowflakes. Let's do this. Let's
Gloves
get to
don't
all
hurt.
the feels.
It's Philo.
Brian,
TV.
let's get weird. What did you think of your feels?
I think that decorated cabin, I wouldn't call it a manor. That place they took the sleigh ride to, and they had charcuterie on the floor.
I don't know what that building is.
Yeah, it was a nice camp.
There's a nice rug with charcuterie.
Because they have a
and
dinner
wine.
in another manor. Do they have multiple
do.
manors
Yeah,
close? They have
course.
I know they have multiple manors, but in that close
Yeah.
proximity?
It's like their camp, I think, out in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was decorated really nice. A lot of lights. They got a nice tree going on. So that got as close to like Christmas feels, I think, as it could get for me.
Listen, this is now my third Winter Castle movie, and every time I see the Winter Castle, I am reminded of my desire to go to the Winter Castle to slide down the ice slide. It is on my bucket list. It will remain on my bucket list until, I guess we take a business trip there.
Typically, things remain on your bucket list till you do them. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Dan. 700 and 350 and 502. Yeah, so give me the ice castle. Dana?
Yeah, I heard that the two leads from this movie got together.
They
after filming this.
fell in
right?
love.
Yeah, and so my feels is wondering how they feel about each other after watching the film.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
Dan, we got to go do something. We'll be back here on Deck the Hallmark.
Like the-
Are you going to tell us what the heck that was about?
You want
In your
Can
You guys
Yeah.
didn't
Please.
pick up on, like, that's what they were doing this entire movie. They were doing normal stuff, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, but, affordable housing, we got to bring in all these social issues randomly into the conversation.
Oh.
She
so-
would do that, yes.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, by the way, let's throw a big financial fraud case in the mix here. It was just random left turns
I see.
that kind of took me out of it a little bit.
I see.
But keep that stuff in mind, please.
Too
Yes.
good of a joke.
Layer.
Too much.
Too
much.
pure for Deck the Hallmark. Too much perspective.
Let's get to the wait what's. Brian.
Yeah. So they were, like I said, super casual Royals, and they seemed to be like totally cool with the people still working on the castle when they arrived to show up. They show up.
In their hard hats.
Yeah, they're just walking around, still putting the place together. It seemed, and they were cool. The Royals were cool with that, and that was just that. It feels like a royal family would want that all to be done, and everybody kind of out of the way. Like, get out of here, leave us alone. No real security at this property. Just paparazzis. One American paparazzi able to just roam
One
the ground.
paparazzo.
A paparazzo able to roam the grounds freely, and they were super cool with that. Which I don't.
Yeah.
Again, like I don't think they know how
Well,
to.
he's
royal.
also just the best guy.
He was-
So
he was-
yeah.
That's true. That's true. You can't.
Or
he's
his
just he has a
acting
heart.
too.
He just wants
Yeah.
to get back to his family.
Yeah, that's true. He's just
Yeah,
doing a
He's
job.
just he's
Doing a
just
job.
He's not out to hurt anyone.
Yeah, no.
So that was just a funny thing. When they were shooting the Christmas broadcast, the live address,
Yep.
they went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shooting, and then he started talking, which I've
Stop
never
the printers.
stopped those printers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shoot.
It must be a Nordic
That's
thing.
how Nordic people speak
Yeah,
English.
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Start
that's
talking
right.
on shooting.
On
On or
shooting.
after?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shooting.
Merry Christmas. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, so that was really funny, and the voiceover of the King of Sweden seemed unnecessary.
Yeah.
But, like, they went the whole conversation without it, and then they came back from commercial, and then they did the Swedish accent over the phone, which is they didn't have to. They did
The
it.
King of Sweden bit was as low as this movie got. Like,
That was
not necessarily. That's a
great.
wait, what? You're right. But, like,
Yep.
just in the scope of this film,
Yeah.
they decide the King of Sweden is on the line to say
Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, great job there.
Yeah, but they have to do a voice
They
because
did
they've
it.
been so authentic with the voices up
Oh,
to this
man.
point.
And it was also just a call to the prince's personal cellular phone.
Yes,
very
of course.
secure,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Secure line there.
And then the prince just gets driven around in just a mid-size SUV, which I guess shows how conscious they are of the environment.
To be fair, the motorcade includes a RAV4 and a Grand Cherokee. Bought at local dealerships in Canada because you see the
great.
dealership
The tag
sticker
Oh man.
next to the logo.
Okay, that's perfect.
And so imagine a Royal motorcade where all the black cars are not the same.
Right.
One, different
Right.
brands.
Right.
And then imagine they were bought at a local
Yep.
dealership that they put the little tag on there.
Yeah.
for you. It's like, well, the first car in the motorcade's brought to you by Big O Dodge.
On Lawrence
The
Road.
second's brought to you by
Anderson.
Fairway Ford.
Just look for the big
Just
American
look
flag.
for the big American flag on the motor mile.
right there.
That's exactly right.
Easy peasy.
That's good. That's it.
I got to be honest, man. I can't think of a worse project for a guy with a cane to take on than an ice castle. It is problematic. That's mean to him. It is mean to that guy to say, hey, sir, I understand that you have a cane. How about working on ice? You down? You down? It's all on the up and up. Wear a hard hat. You'll be fine. Steven Hazar's mom and dad in this movie, they just graduated college. They are his age.
Or younger.
There is a chance his mom is younger than him
In real life.
in real life.
Can I tell you this?
What happened? How?
I think they all became friends in college, and he just lived in a home his whole life, and then they adopted him.
He
as a bit.
accidentally called his friend Daddy one day.
That's what it was.
And he was like, I shall be. And she'll be your mother.
She'll be.
At one point, there is some searching of the internet that takes place in this movie on something called Search Thepedia, which I got a good giggle out of. Search Thepedia. Did someone in the prop department get us accidentally add a 0 to the end of the amount of flags that they ordered for this movie? There are hundreds of large flags.
For every tree, there's a flag. Yes.
No, there's more flags than trees in this movie. It's not even close. You know how he joked in the most colorful time of the year of the hallway with the Christmas trees, and he walks in there and he just freaks out? It is that, but with flags. All the way down a hallway is a flag every couple of feet. So many flags, not enough Christmas. I'm offended. I got a kick out of the fact that at the end of this movie, the paparazzi seemed surprised that he was caught. He was like,
He sure did.
you are there
Yes.
without being invited with a giant camera. You can't be shocked. You can't be shocked when you're not hiding behind a bushel. No, you are letting that puppy shine. Last one. This is the biggest one of all time.
All time.
There is a text message shown in this movie that is absolutely insane.
perfect.
I will try to
It is
paint the
perfect.
picture for people at home.
wish we
We
had the
see a
picture.
shot of someone's phone, Steven Hazar's phone, and he's reading a text message. That's fine. That happens
And the
sometimes.
text message makes sense.
Aside from the fact that this is clearly a screenshot of a text, how do we know that? Because we're looking at his camera roll.
Yeah.
You see on the bottom a bunch of other pictures. You see up here that the picture was taken at a certain time that doesn't match the time that's right above.
It's like 3 a.m., 6 p.m.
The picture was the screenshot was taken in March. It's Christmas. There's no SIM card in the phone.
That's my favorite part.
No sim is the
Literally, this is the most insane thing, and we've seen some crazy technological goofs. But for this one to be literally, hey, I'll do an over-the-shoulder shot of you holding this phone. Just pull up that screenshot, no problem. And they didn't fix it.
Nothing.
No
effort.
It was like they did it on purpose. It was like, put a picture from March up there that times don't match.
That's right.
Because it's a picture.
Big funny goof.
You had to go out of your way to make it that
This is
bad.
what I'm saying. There were things that were almost could have been played for laughs.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
But
intended
shout out
be.
to them for shooting the movie at 3 something in the morning. Good for them. You got to listen. You got to film when you got to film. That is what it is.
do, yeah.
Dano,
So every year, the royal family
What do they do?
contracts out a new ice castle
Yep.
to be built
from scratch, from ice.
From ice.
from ground up in a different location within their country.
close to one of their manors.
Yeah, so this ice castle would take.
Which one is it? Please and thank
they
you.
are always nicely done. They're always in some sort of part of the ice castle construction process.
Yeah, that's
if
right.
you're
It's like
building
like a
one a year
bridge.
that's that extensive,
Yeah.
you're getting the blueprints done, or they're doing a new one every year. Every year, they're like, where's our next ice castle going to be built?
It's a good gig as a contractor.
Yeah, but also, how are you the worst people alive? Where you're like, I'm going to use an ice castle one time, and we're going to use it for one weekend. We're going to be actually not there for most of the time. But then next year, scrap it. I want a different one in a different location. That is commitment. Commitment to being the worst Royals of all time.
And I will say, the actual ice castle itself, they do build a new one every year, but at least it's in the same place
because it melts.
And I think they have a general, frame about it.
They build basically the same frame.
Yeah.
Yes. But this is we're going
to have the slide.
Scout a new location.
Start with the slide.
You start with the slide and you work your way out
around it. That's exactly right. But this is scout a new location. They're going to run out of locations.
Especially with such a small country.
Well, how many manors do they have?
Yeah.
And how much land is around said manors? You run out eventually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They say that Stephen Hazar's character, and I want to read it exactly how they say it, is one of society's 50 most eligible bachelors.
They said that, huh?
That's wow.
It's in a magazine in Iowa.
They're one of society.
What is it?
Society the magazine?
Terrible?
Terrified.
Yeah.
It's in Terrified.
I'm in good company.
When we say one of society, is there a group of people that call themselves society?
Society.
It all society in 8 billion people on the planet?
Everyone gets a vote.
Is it what does that mean?
That's impressive.
All society. Who made that list?
He's
not People Magazine's sexiest man of the year. He's one of society's 50 most eligible bachelors. What are you talking about? Read the script through one time, guys. One time. Give it a pass.
Society.
I will say this right now. If I'm on a plane and someone gets up and goes to the cockpit and says, I realize the love of my life is still where we just took off from. We're 30,000 feet in the air. Can you turn it around so I can declare my love for it?
Turn it around.
Fight me. Fight me right now. I will fight you.
Yep.
I'm on the way home.
Yep.
All bets are off.
You got kids with you.
There is no world where you're turning this thing around to go declare love to somebody. No.
You know what my biggest question
It's a fight.
would be if I was on that plane is, why is the cockpit open? You can't talk to the pilot all willy-nilly in the air.
Yep.
Hey, pilot, open the door. I got to talk to you. It's an emergency. I'm in love.
Yeah.
They've got manners.
Not those manners.
I do think that Stephen Hazar decided midway through every sentence to accent.
Yeah.
So every sentence he starts with is normal American accent, and then he ends with a nice Nordic flair at the end of the sentence. So Nordic flair. I'm doing the best I can. He does that at the end of every sentence, which is a weird way to handle this. But here's the thing is, it's a made-up country. They always make up the country in these royal movies.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Made-up country, royal family, American accent.
How about that? Yeah.
How hard is that to do? How hard is that to just put together and go, hey, why don't we just let people speak the way they're capable of speaking if it's not British? What are we doing? Why do we do this where we make somebody fumble through an accent every year? It feels like it's absurd. I don't understand.
It's absurd.
Absurd.
It's completely absurd.
This is completely absurd. What? Huh?
No one does it like Neil Bledsoe.
Nobody does. That's exactly right. Everybody should take a.
He's always he's always my sad boy prince.
Exactly. He's always your sad boy.
That's exactly right.
Prince. That's exactly right. If the ice castle is supposed to be like a getaway for the royal family, if I'm to understand that correctly, why are they doing so many things during this getaway? Why is there this big speech during the getaway to the ice castle? Why would they plan? Imagine if they planned the State of the Union or something during the Camp David trip.
Listen, this is one of my the hallmarks is I just don't understand. If you are having the ice castle constructed, why not? I don't know. Put a room in there to have meals.
Sure.
Because they keep going to this other building that's not made of ice.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do anything. You're building a castle every year of ice.
Ice.
It's correct, of ice.
Yeah, it's mostly like the workers just stay there.
Yeah, they mainly are there.
It's for
But
them,
It's like they get there every year and they're like, I forgot how cold it is. Luckily, we have a manor close by.
There
Crank up
is
the heat.
there is a dinner.
Let's burn this sucker down.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Yeah. I'm royalty B.
Royalty B.
Royal B.
He's a royal B.
I'm a royal B. Burn it down.
There's a scene where Hazar and
Hazar.
the other one don't show up for dinner.
Yeah.
And they instead go and have a fire and charcuterie, bottle of wine. They're also on a sleigh ride with like a Clydesdale horse.
Yeah.
They go look at the Aurora Borealis. They do a week's worth of Christmas activities, and that family is still at dinner afterward. Still there. Longest dinner in the history of dinners. They had time for a Clydesdale to take them to a cabin, fire, charcuterie wine, back onto the Clydesdale, to the Aurora Borealis, back in, and they're still at dinner.
Yeah.
Legends has it. They're still there today.
Legends has it. Legends, all the legends
All
have
the
it.
legends.
All of them
If you
have
read
it.
them all.
That's
you'll
exactly
see it all
right.
in there.
That's all I got.
It's time for What the Hallmark is, where we wonder what could have been, maybe making some clear questions we still have. Brian, what are you still wondering about?
So I was wondering if Britain did conquer this small country, and that's what the issue was with a lot of the accents going on. But my other question was also just about how they are maintaining their monarchy, and it doesn't look like they either A, they don't understand like how monarchies work, or B, they just don't want to, because like if I feel like step one is have as many kids as you can. Like, have a bunch of kids, a big family. You got to
interesting
protect.
step one.
Like,
Yeah.
lock it down.
I mean, maybe like Henry VIII, like back hundreds of years ago, but now
You got to lock it. Like, if you want this for a long time, having
lock it down.
one kid,
Yeah.
you
That's
fingers
your
crossed.
age.
Yeah, one kid who's close to your age. You have them very young. You hang out for a long time. You're just like, there's a big risk there that like they don't get married, or like they don't want to be king and keep this going, and then that's it. Like, you're done monarching. Like,
you're done monarching.
That's it. So I just feel like
Tips to
what is-
monarchy from Brian Harold.
That's right. Step one, protect it. So I just feel like do they even care? Do they even want this? Like, it doesn't feel like they did.
It's good.
It's a good one.
Thanks.
Yeah. Do you think she went up to the cockpit and was like, I'm the captain now. We're going back to Zoloft.
Back to Zoloft,
Back to
everybody.
Zoloft.
Turn this skiff around.
I want to know how Uncle Carl got this gig. An American with a cane. Did they call him up and just go, hey,
They looked on Searchopedia.
Searchopedia, who's good with the ice?
Good ice
Uncle
design.
Carl's good with the ice. I just want, like, how, because they've done this every year. Is
Yeah,
he
the deal
over
on
it every
Fiverr.
year?
I got him on Fiverr. I like that.
It doesn't seem like he does it every year because he thought to bring Ava into it when it was already done. So, like, how did it all happen? How did he get the invites? Those are my questions. Dano?
Yeah, my big question is, what is Ava doing all movie?
Yeah.
Like, I like.
Why did she come in?
Yes, if she's an architect, which we initially were like, she's an interior designer. That's
what
why
I thought, too.
her company's called Precision Designs, Architecture, which is the only reason there would be a comma there if there's designing and architecture. But he talks about her like he calls her an architect several
Well, and
times.
she architects a doghouse.
But architects,
sure does.
but she's just drawing things.
Well, that's
And never-
architecting.
Starts.
Yeah, but architects show up before the thing is built.
Yeah.
That's why they're the architect.
Right.
As soon as the thing is built, you don't need that architect there anymore. I don't
sort of like
know.
notaries.
I feel like they don't understand. Well, but architects have a purpose. Unlike notaries in Wales.
What?
Oh no! Still?
That's on me. And we were almost done. I could have just not brought it up.
Can I tell you
Would have been
something?
easy.
Can I tell you a secret?
Please
Love
do,
to
whale
hear
guy.
this.
I'm also a notary.
Are you?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Stamp, pow.
Stamp, pow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could hear that
That's our
just fake level of authoritarianism in your voice.
Give me a blowhole and a stamp, and I'm having a good day.
Now it sounds dirty.
Well, you made it that way. I didn't mean it.
So you're not authentic? You're a liar?
No, I love them. Whale guy out.
Whale guy
I'm
out.
still on the line, though, to be clear.
All right. Of course you are.
Gotta go.
Trace
I'll be
left.
fair.
Got a line. of
Aaron
people.
keeping the whale guy on the line.
Well, she took the phone with her. She hid it.
Oh, I get it.
Trace hid the phone somewhere. We can't get him off the
Nothing we
line.
can do about it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's tough. We did, everybody.
We did.
Congratulations. One down, another to go this weekend. What's it called? Take me back to the Christmas? Take me up to the ball game?
Christmas?
Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. I'll tell you that
Take
right now.
me.
Where
It
is
was
that?
the Christmas reboot, and now it's a worse name. Oh, we still have it as a Christmas reboot on a spreadsheet. It's like Christmas.
Take me back in time.
Take me
to
back for
Christmas.
Christmas, I think is what it's called, or something like that.
That's going to be a good one.
We do have a double decker of the week. Panda, you come on in here. Let's play that
Come on in,
music and
buddy.
find out about a double decker. Hit it. Double decker of the week.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
Wow.
Good episode.
I gotta
So
be
good.
honest. The way that we were able to just tighten the shot
Yeah.
and zoom in nicely on the three of us, and like just during that theme song.
You said, Panda, come on over, buddy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to snuggle up next to this guy.
Right.
Oh my God!
No room in
so
between.
Nice.
Oh,
I got to
it's
be
nice.
elbow to elbow today.
Boy.
Elbow to elbow, bow to bow, if
Bow
you
to
will.
bow. We
If you
say
will.
it. That's what we do.
I don't know if we do.
We say bow to bow.
It's what we do,
Come on,
Panda.
man. When's the last time you...
We
go,
covered this in show prep.
We go bow
I
to
know.
bow.
Bow to
And
bow.
You run in, you tiptoe in, and we bow to bow it.
You do a little ballerina spin. It's
I
I
cute.
do. It's my thing. I get
Don't
it.
have
Have
to
you
do no
thought
bow to bow.
about wearing ballerina slippers? Have you thought about it?
The double decker of the week this week, you could join
Yes.
BrambleGymPlus.com.
Yes.
Get double decker tier or higher, and you can join in on this fun. The double decker of the week this week, which you've done the deep dive on.
Oh yeah.
Emily Boyd.
What?
gosh.
Emily
What?
Boyd.
This week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I do know what Emily Boyd actually does for a living.
Okay.
So I'm fascinated.
All
with
right,
what she's
freaking
doing
weirdo.
on the side.
You creep
I only know
balls.
because she mentions it a
I
bunch
know.
during tax season.
I know where you
She
sleep.
mentions that.
I know
don't
what
know
your
where you sleep,
address
Emily Boyd.
is.
I don't know that either.
First of all, let me just say, when you type into Google Plus
Platinum?
and
Google Plus Platinum.
Google
Yeah.
Plus Platinum.
and you just hit
Gold.
the E button, it says Emily Boyd.
The E button.
The E-
the
Oh,
it
it
goes all the way on the
autofills.
autofill.
The
Wow.
autofills.
So
it.
she's real famous.
She's real.
Wow,
She's
boy.
big time.
I would think
Yeah.
maybe
It's recommended. The first 5 recommendations are all Emily Boyd.
I that's surprising because I can think of some more in my mind, like more famous people, like Emily Blunt, like an Emily.
Yeah.
Emily
Mortimer is more famous.
Emily from Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Well,
No,
I don't know.
well, no,
I
I
think
don't-
Emily
I
Boyd
don't
is
think
more
so.
famous than
But you're saying type in E.
And it says Emily Boyd tax season. That's the first
Yeah,
thing that
yeah,
comes up.
yeah.
Second of all, it comes
Good,
up
nicely
Emily
done.
Boyd. What's the new TV show she's producing?
It says Emily Boyd, what's the new TV show she's producing?
Wow,
That-
that's
that's
a
it.
It's
lot.
not Emily Boyd TV show, Emily Boyd producer. It's
No, no, no.
Emily
Just-
Boyd, what's the new TV show?
Just with the
Tell
letter
us.
I will
E.
say that there's some gaps in the Google Plus these
Platinum.
days.
And
Yeah,
what,
plus.
what are
Gold.
you? What to hit me? What is it?
Okay, guys. So reality TV show. It's not going away.
No,
It
it's not
hasn't
with
been-
the writer's strike.
Are you kidding me?
Stars on Mars,
we
baby.
need new
Stars on
content
Mars.
more than ever, and she has one that's going to just
on
knock your
Mars.
socks straight
Ooh.
off.
I prefer wearing socks.
Well,
So
this
should
one-
I walk out?
I think you should leave.
I'll take the risk. I'll
we'd
sit
like
here
you
for
to.
this. Okay.
This is imagine reality TV show, but located in just one location. Real.
It's like Big Brother.
Yeah, except
Real
but
world.
smaller. Think in a
Tiny
tent.
Small
house?
brother.
Think in a tent.
Camping.
Okay.
Yeah, but it just takes place in a tent, and it's called
Intense. Something
intense.
intense.
Yeah.
Intense.
Yeah.
Is it in?
Dude,
sorry.
what if there was? And I don't want to make
Can
your.
you, can
I
you
don't wanna
say
make
it one
her-
more time? I just
Maybe-
want to.
Can I pitch to her?
Well, if you go for it, the floor is yours.
They make a city of tents, and it's intense intensity.
Oh, Intense City.
Yeah,
Wha-
yeah.
But she's already produced it.
I know.
I don't know.
Maybe
what-
that's like a spinoff.
Spinoff.
Emily
Right.
hasn't thought of it. That's like the sequel.
Well, and I will tell you, the first few episodes felt a little rocky to me.
Yeah, they're a little
because there was
claustrophobic.
literally just 2 people in the
Yeah,
entire
but
thing.
if you have Tent City,
And
Tent City
that's
is-
that's
the-
like that's like Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah,
its own little thing.
They can
So
produce
what's-
them real fast.
Okay.
We have
What is the purpose of the show before we play the
everyone
clip?
has to be in one tent. How
That's
big a
it?
tent we talking?
it's a standard small boy. There's only
Like-
there's about 8.
like one
How
of
do you
the
fit
like
the
one of these
cameras in
guys.
there?
Well, yeah, I mean it's all it's cell phone. It's
like
all
lots
shot
of
on cell phone.
like
It's-
GoPros?
real
It's
good.
like, oh yeah, like the Blair Witch.
Yeah, Blair Witch. It's real. It's
So
great.
what's the purpose?
What's the
just
point?
to see how
Well,
long
so-
they can last?
Okay, 3 months,
Okay.
1 tent, no escape. That's what it says.
Where do they go to the bathroom?
That's what it
Amanda?
says.
Well,
3 months.
you can leave.
One
Just go over.
tent, no escape.
That's what it
At
says.
some point, there's going to be like breathing issues. Nobody can you can leave the tent to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, right around. I mean,
Okay, so
right
you're-
around. Right around.
So, there
So actually,
is-
plenty of escape.
and look, we're up against it, but I feel like no escape is misleading.
Yeah, that's-
Because there is escape whenever you want.
Because I'm thinking there's going to be doo-doo all
there's
over
a
that
lot of
place.
doo-doo.
There's a lot of, yeah, I
But
mean,
you're saying no doo-doo.
there might have been. I mean, she's professional. I mean, she's not
Yeah.
going to sit there and say
No.
there's no escape.
She's not a smutty.
But, I mean, so there's some escape.
Intense.
8 people. 1 tent. No escape.
Some
Except
escape. Lemons. Hey, Jenny,
Oh, we should probably do roll call to start the day.
Frederick,
Here.
Tony,
Aye.
Lisa, Susan,
Oh, you know I'm here.
Mickey,
I can't get out.
Ride,
I think that's 9 now, guys. It may be 8. I just keep doing what you're doing.
and I'm Tom.
Oh, now it's definitely 9.
Hey guys, you know how we said we would
Do
go?
I just take a boo-boo right over here on the corner?
Go around the corner.
You guys know how I said that I would try to build TV for a tent? I could not. Given tools I have, such as sticks, rocks, sand, dirt, grass.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to last legally, but I like your moxie for sure.
I gotta be honest. That was the season finale too.
Wow.
It was rough.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to find out more. Thank you, Emily. And back to you, boys. Thanks, you handsome devil.
boy.
We'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Deck the Hallmark. Patrick's back with another Lifetime movie.
Finally.
A Lifetime Christmas fun time. Until then, maybe the first to
where'd the
wish
gloves
you
go?
a where'd they go?
Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast is produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.